let's see if this kicks up. I'm just trying to make sure my video feed's alright. It should be. There it goes. Good, good, good. So, I think I titled the video, like, correctly. Oh, I'm not one bit thrilled. So, it starts Friday. And Friday, I decided to take the day off, you know, of work, whatever. I'm gonna kick back, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna get a 2-day weekend in because I know that this snow is coming and that's my job, dealing with that. So, what happens is, I figure Saturday, yeah, I'm going to be able to kick back too, but Friday, it starts along the lines of, I'm supposed to be having people come over here soon. Hey, Michael. But I'm supposed to have people coming over soon to work on the house. Soon being this past November. They haven't shown up yet to do work on the house. And then Saturday, the day that I was supposed to have off and have my feet up to relax before coming in on Sunday, Saturday, I get called into work. While I'm like, I don't know, it was 65 today. Not here. Not here. It's only in the 20s. But I get called into work to get ice off of the road. Yeah. Some dude's driveway has water seeping through it and iced up all over the road. Okay, I can deal with this. It's an emergency, it's needed, whatever, I can do this. And then I end up working tonight, like I figured I would. But the entertainment starts when my truck starts acting up. Minor little things. That's all it is just minor little things. Alright? You know, like my load freezing up when I'm trying to get it to move. Minor little things as in the auger quits working, so I'm not dumping out material anymore. It just magically stops. Shut off the truck and all of a sudden the auger is working again. You know, minor little things like that. Until I get home. Which I know I've been putting off a lot of stuff around the house and I shouldn't be. But I've been sleeping twice as much and everything due to working 12-hour shifts all the time. So I was starting to put up the curtains and it's like, you know, I can't really put up these curtains. What the oh, it don't have the automatic drop turned on? I'm sorry. But, I gotta start putting up curtains and then it's like all this noise and the wife's like, don't wake up our son, and you know, this is minor stuff. In my eyes, it's minor to, you know, but it's not minor. I need to switch back to the front so I can just shut it off. It's not minor when you buy brand new windows from a very reputable dealer, have them install them, And then for some odd reason, you're getting a draft from around the window. And I'm not talking just, oh yeah, it's a little chill. No, 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 no. This is a full-blown, draft coming out. That becomes a problem. Now, I can straighten this out as I go. But that is a very, very big problem. Because I expect these windows to help, keep the house warm. Oh, that 65. That's how cold my house was downstairs the other day. My downstairs was doing 60 degrees, and my upstairs was doing like 75, 80. And it's like, how am I supposed to tell this company, you hired idiots to do a job? I mean, I don't believe in going in, the whole scream at the messenger, shoot the messenger ordeal. I don't believe in that. That's wrong. But it's also wrong for me to have to deal with these really, really drafty windows doing, storms. These are brand new windows. There should be like, I don't know, maybe 0 draft. Am I right? Why is it that it's so cold with my windows? Well, it's a simple answer. But it's the thought process behind it that's the problem. I do my job because I'm good at my job. I'm not going to say I'm the best. I'm just going to say I'm good at my job. So why would you hire people that are failures? If somebody was out in public and made my business look bad, alright, by not trying to cut corners and everything else, oh, I'd be furious. That magical unstoppable force? Yes, yes. That's what I would turn into in a heartbeat if somebody did that to my business. It's like, I don't care what you do to your business, I don't care what you do to your name, but not mine. I mean, that's just how I feel on the whole thing, I'm just, like, so upset about this. These brand new windows are blowing cold air in. I mean, it's only like, 20 degrees out. Who cares, right? It's not them. It's not their family in the cold. It's mine. So that becomes a huge, huge, huge problem here. I'm glad I don't believe that violence is the only answer. Oh, let's top it off even more. I'm going to hang curtains, okay? This is the anger I have on this. I gotta hang up some curtains and everything. I figure, no problem, right? Yeah, wrong. Wrong answer. Cheap metal versus American hardwood. Yeah. So the screws, I got a screw like halfway into the wall, whatever, into the wood, and it already started to round off. Can you believe that crap? The head has already started to round off. These are the simple, stupid problems that I'm having. I got a toilet upstairs that is not working because, well, the tank broke on it, the original tank, and every tank that we've looked at, whatever, that would fit it, it's unavailable. We also had a company. Now this is upsetting. Like I said, it was one of those days, blow off some steam. But we had this one company that said, yes, we've sent the product. Here is the product number. Here is this. Here is this. Here's the shipping information. Everything. Okay. We didn't get it. Well, yes, you did. We sent it to you. We did not get it. Well, we sent it and we're not giving you your money back. Is basically how it went. No problem. So we got onto PayPal or whoever it was. I mean, my wife was doing this. Gets on PayPal or whatever and says, hey, these people didn't ship our product. And then PayPal's like, oh, well, we have a confirmation right here that they shipped it. And you received it. Well, I didn't receive anything. Well, yes, you did. Well, who was it sent through? The U.S. Postal Service. Well, I didn't get it. You know, we did this whole back and forth game for, a day or two. And they're like, well, we're not paying you because you got it. And the wife goes, well, let me ask my boss if I received it. They're like, what do you mean, ask your boss? Oh, I work for the post office. Well, I work at the post office. You know what? For some odd reason, we got our money back rather quickly. I don't understand why. I mean, I guess if you work at the post office, you would know if you got something in the mail from the post office. I mean, it makes sense to me. But yes, these are some of the complaints we've had. This is how things have been going. We live in a house that is one of the oldest in our town. I have a thing for history. I love history. I love history, facts, everything you can think of on history. I love it. You know? But it's just these simple problems that we've been having. And I think it's starting to cause like rifts between the wife and I mean, between that and my work schedule and stuff like that, we're starting to have minor inconveniences. I mean, nothing's really major on that. It's just the whole fact of things are not working in our favor right this minute. And if you're in a relationship, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, why can this tractor can barely climb these hills. On this game, they honestly should just have like old school tractors. Like bring in some like of everything, Not just, oh yeah, this is the newest lineup from John Deere. Or this is the newest lineup from Case. I don't really care about that. I should not, I would say. That don't impress me much. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get all these all set up and everything. So I can turn them into solids so I can make some extra cash. 52,000 is nice, but I can do better. Anyhow, how's everybody else's day? Other than them complaints, I mean, my day has been pretty productive. Productive would be a good word. Because I have a lot of work to do today. This message was held for review. I don't understand it, Abbott. I really don't. So, whether it's good or bad, if I don't understand it, it means very little. And I don't know why, FYI. For your information, I mean, well, for my information, it don't work out very well. Really? I found a stick. Small tree. Found a small tree. I guess they're coming out of the woodwork. Horrible joke. Horrible joke. Yeah. Oh man, almost done with this. Drop a couple more bales and we'll be good. Seems to me like this hill just keeps getting steeper. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's starting to look better. It really is. Oh man. This takes a lot of work. Any good snowstorms? Honestly, yeah, we had one the other day. Oh my god. So, we got like 18 inches dumped on us in like 2 days. I mean, it wasn't too bad because it was still rather warm out, you know? But I'm just saying, it was dumped on us rather quickly. And it was kind of interesting because people actually started staying off the road. I don't know why. Didn't make sense to me. They never, ever stay off the road. It's like, hey, we're having a really bad snowstorm. Everybody could die. And people are like, whatever. I gotta go drive. I don't have any destination in particular. I just gotta have to go drive. Sad part is it's kind of how people around here are. Oh, you're having a snowstorm? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go to town, go pick up a coffee. In a snowstorm. Oh, yeah, it's just minor. So what if I can't see in front of me? It's a minor storm. We'll be all right. People laugh at me when I say that. But then they think about it and they're like, he's right. It really is that bad. People really do that. Like today. Okay? Today. Quick story. A woman up on the interstate rear-ended a snowplow. Yes. She rear-ended a snowplow. This is common. The part that was not so common, while eating her dish of cereal. Well, yeah, y'all don't know how to deal with snow and everything. And your snow is more like an ice storm. Or, when you do get snow, if you sneeze in the right direction, it all goes away. I mean, you can't tell me I'm wrong. Ooh, stop. But yes, these are actual events. Can you imagine being like, I made the news because I rear-ended a snowplow while eating a dish of cereal. Today, I drove past somebody stuck. Yes, they were stuck. And my foreman says, well, did you help them out? And I said, no. He's like, well, why didn't you just put a little salt around their tires and help them out? I said, because the whole ass end of their car was off the ground. They tried to play Dukes of Hazzard in their car and failed. I cannot help that. They were like on the side of the road, stuck, in a little bit of a snowdrift. I'd throw material down. Here you go. Did that help? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Okay, have a great day. I'm going to snow, but I'm pretty sure Snow is not that bad. Rule number 1 with snow. Okay? Rule number 1. Slow down. Actually, wrong. My rule number 1 never changes, okay? My rule number 1 is very simple. Always be prepared. Oh, no, y'all don't get snow, you get dustings. Yes, that's what we call them, is dustings. Snow is when you get like 4 or 5 inches. Like when I get to go to work tomorrow, from the time tonight until tomorrow, we should have about 6 inches of snow on the ground. More than what we have. See, that's a little bit of snow. 6 to 8 inches is a little bit of snow. 1 to 2 feet, that starts becoming a lot more snow. But yeah, like I said, I mean, some snow is nice. You don't ever want to have too much snow. I mean, when you start getting too much snow, what happens is, I think Buffalo, New York, back in the mid 80s, I believe it was, they had too much snow because it started causing houses to collapse. I believe 5, 6 years ago we had too much. Houses were beginning to collapse with the weight of the snow on the roof. See, there is a such thing as too much. I mean, different areas are actually ready for that. We are not one of those. We have our limit on what we can handle around here. I'm not even going to touch that. Just going to go around. Oh man. We got 3 inches of snow in North Texas. I've never seen 3 inches of snow. So, I dated this chick from Alabama. Yeah. Sister something online. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't know. Don't care. So, I was dating some chick from Alabama a while back, and I brought her up north because she's like, I want to see snow. It's so pretty on TV. It's so amazing. Oh, it's so great. I said, okay, fine. We'll take a vacation and go up where I'm from for, a few days. And she's like, oh yes, it'll be so great. And to introduce somebody to snow, you gotta do it correctly. Alright, you gotta do it right. You find a snowbank and you push them in it. See? What's so hard about that, So that's exactly what I did to her. I found a snowbank and I pushed her into it. Yeah. She then said it was rather cold. And I said, well, what do you expect? You expected it to be like 75, 80 degrees? Yeah, I didn't think so. It don't work out like that. Oh, man, this is so slow. 97, 98, 99, and stop. There we go. Oh man, maybe I can start cutting around on that. I think I'm down low enough I can. Yeah, I should be able to. See how well I bounce off these rocks. I don't want to turn too sharp or I'm going to miss it, Alright, good. I got it for the most part. Let's take another screwed up swipe at it to see if I can get the rest. You don't want to turn too sharp at it or you'll miss it. But you turn like that, you still get it all. Alright. But yeah, anyhow, like I said, I mean, PS Gamer, what's up? But yeah, the snow up here, I mean, I'm expecting like 8 inches of snow or so. So that's not too bad. Oh, here we go. How full am I? 90%? Okay. Well, one time I was down in Texas. Let's go with this one. One time I was down in Texas. I said it don't snow, and I was over in Amarillo. North Texas, I got to 0 degrees in the first time. Upper Panhandle get -7 for the first time. 2021. Or, yeah. So I was in Amarillo area. And I said something about how Texas don't get snow. And oh my god, did I get an earful from some dude. Oh, we get tons, well, we get snow, just the difference is it's ice when we get it. Okay. Ice is not snow, ice is ice. Snow. Big difference. Well, it gets so bad around here, I'm like, yes. Difference is you get like one time, you know, one day out of the entire year, maybe. And what do you get? An inch, maybe? If that? It's a dusting. You don't even get it really. Well, we get it really bad, and it's like, dude, we get it by the foot. Oh, another snowstorm coming in. Here's another foot of snow. Have a nice day. It's like, dude, you get heat waves. We don't get that. It's kind of interesting. Heat wave for us is 100 degrees. You know? We had 3 days where it was 95 degrees. That's a heat wave. Y'all laugh at that. We take it seriously. We all laugh at 2 feet of snow. Wonder what half the nation would do if they got it. Let the southerners just get hit with the snow once. It'll be okay. When I was a kid, you know, back when Shep was a pup, we got snow. And we still went to school. I would be hearing about like my cousin down in Georgia, whatever. Yes. It started to spit snow, so they shut down the schools for the week. What? And then I'd be like, Mom, Dad, can we move to Georgia? It's going to spit snow and they closed for a week. Can we go? My parents are like, are you stupid? No. I thought it was a logical question. Because when it comes down into like, you know, 4 or 5 inches overnight, we would still go to school the next day. Nowadays, it's no. Yeah, for you, all 105, it's like, hee hee ha ha. I'm like, I'm gonna die. Yeah, like I said though, we get a little bit of snow and it's nothing. Heat wave for us is 105. Yeah. Yeah. We don't get that. Heat wave for us is in the upper 90s. Everybody thinks that we're going to die. But there is a big difference between your heat and our heat. Your heat comes in at, 105 and it's like, hee hee ha ha, we can deal with this. But your humidity is not in the 90s with it usually either. That's the big thing with us. Our humidity is up in the upper 80s and 90s when we get those days. And if you start adding humidity and heat together, that's bad juju. Oh, good. Yeah, like I said though, we have really high humidity with ours. So it's like a sauna. I agree with you 100%. Heat can kill somebody just as fast as cold does. Like I said, we went over this. We do the heat training and cold training at the fire hall. Oh yeah. So I'm 100% in agreement. Either one can kill ya. Alright, now I'm gonna take this here and lift, off, toggle, lift off. I think I'm just gonna go around, collect up some of these bales and everything and like put some order to my life. I need some order. Haha. Yeah, the wife will agree. So good job. Ooh, and spin it. And now to play the game of where's all the bales after I get back. But yeah, you're 100% right. Heat all around is no joke. I'm just saying that there's two completely different feels to heat, which I have discovered both of them. So the guys think I'm out at work. Yes, I just drank my drank coffee. Alright, I turned on cruise. Sit back, have this conversation, relax a little bit, whatever. But the guys think I'm crazy at work because I don't matter if it's summer or winter. I'm drinking coffee. It don't matter what time of day or night it is. I'm drinking coffee. Seen somebody pass out from heat, and it scared me bad. It can barely happen to me. Oh yeah, I mean, I've seen heat stroke, I've seen heat exhaustion. when you find out the whole medical parts behind it, it makes it even more interesting. Oh, yeah. I was down in the military down on Fort Benning, and we had a guy collapse from heat stroke. What was kind of cool about it, alright, is the whole medical thing behind it. What happens is your brain is trying to protect itself, and it causes lots of problems. Like, we had another guy collapse, and he collapsed of overhydration, believe it or not. Now, what the overhydration is that makes it different from everything, alright, is because you flush the electrolytes out of your system from drinking too much water. And when you flush all the electrolytes out of your system, your brain tries to save itself by shutting off the rest of the organs in your body. You know, least important first. And I think it's kind of cool that your brain knows what is the most important versus what's the least important. And it will go into, like, self-defense on this. And that happens with, like, heat stroke and stuff, too. But, now let's go into some history on psychology. That goes with your drugs and alcohol and stuff can cause that too. Example being is ecstasy. Ecstasy was once used as a marital counseling type drug to help people who were married to, like, be happy with each other. So they used ecstasy. You know, it didn't cause any problems or anything, but that's like every other drug on the market. Alright, if you've used this drug and you have ever got these signs and symptoms, please call 1-800 you're screwed. You know what I'm saying? So, what ecstasy does is it takes your brain, it's kind of cool, kind of screwed up, and it cooks it. Puts it up to like 100, 300, 4 degrees, whatever, and cooks your brain for you. Isn't that awesome? Next bail. What do you mean I'm funny? I'm honest. That's the sad part. Ecstasy was actually one drug that we used for helping each other. So, another thing that comes into mind, okay? This one's awesome too. Is there are so many other drugs and everything on the market, if you really look at it. I think it's 5 I need to hit. That are so good for you until they get used. Yeah, notice I said until they get used. When they become a used drug, they find out how bad it is for you. So basically, if you're at the beginning, 5 years of a drug, you're the experiment. So they can actually find out everything that the drug causes. And then put it on the warning label. And people wonder why I don't like new drugs. Awkward. And this goes all the way back to the whole, let's all get the COVID shot. Yeah. Goes with another one of those conversations, awkward. When I start asking all the magical questions about it, yeah, people don't like that. You see, my parents believe that I should get the COVID shot. I should do it for my family. Okay. So then I start asking them questions. Okay. And then they start not being able to answer my questions. Like, does it really cause tachycardia? Yeah, I don't believe in the COVID shot. I'm not going to take it. Well, yeah, I said, does it cause tachycardia like they're saying? Or myocarditis? Myocarditis? Something like that. Is it really causing these problems? And then Dad's like, well, you know, all drugs have their little side effects. All drugs this, all drugs that, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I do know. That's why I don't like them. Well, you know, aspirin can cause all this stuff too. Yeah. What form of aspirin? Well, you know, any form of aspirin. You could have an allergic reaction to anything you do. Yeah. But now I'm gonna ask you a question. What's the probability? You see where that one went? What's the probability? There is a chance that you will get eaten by, like, little bunny rabbits at a farm, too. There is that chance. But what's the probability behind it? Well, we're not talking about that. Yeah, we kind of are. How old am I? How old do you think I am? Let's put it that way. Yeah, I don't think anything's down there. Let's go this way. But yeah, like I said, my dad and I get into these arguments all the time. It's like, you know, Dad, I really just don't want to put up with it. Well, I think you should do this. Well, it's nice that you think that. Now, let's see what the chances is that anything's happening. Neither am I. I don't plan on getting it either. I believe like polio vaccination, stuff like that. Them are all good. Measles, mumps, blah, 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 blah. There's years and years of research on it. That's why I believe that they're not a bad choice. Alright? That's how I feel on that. But when you go into the aspect of, hey, I want to get like COVID vaccination, and it's like, okay, so what's the actual, numbers on it? What's the percentage chance that COVID itself will kill me or hurt me? Well, you got a 0.0003% that you're gonna die from it. Or actually, for severe problems, I think it's 0.03% chance for anything severe to happen. But when it comes to the vaccination, what's the probability? These are simple questions that you ask. What's the probability upon the vaccination to have any problems or major side effects? You got like a 6% chance. 25, 30 years old? Yeah. Back in the day. Back in the day. Let's see next. One. Okay, that's cool. You wrote one. But my point being is, if you want to get on, like I said before, I don't care if you're for it or against it. That's not the problem. The problem is people don't know what they're actually for or what they're actually against. If that makes any sense. People don't understand what they are actually doing. And when they do their research, they do very biased research. And the more the bias there is into the research that you're doing, the less effective that the research actually will be in the long run. That's why I see things as being a very unbiased ordeal. You need to keep an open mind on how you look at it. With the shots and everything, I tried to keep an open mind with it, but when they were saying that they're having all these adverse reactions, it's like, ew. Which I understand. Don't get me wrong. I already understand that there's going to be a adverse side effect. But when you're talking about, you got just as good of probability of dying from the shot as you do getting actual COVID. Now we're having the conversation, you know? When you got just as high as chances. That's kind of bad. You know? In my opinion, anyhow. And then you got all these other side effects to go with it. Don't get me wrong, if that's what you want to do, that's what you can do. It's just try to do whatever in a safe manner, please. Oh man. I think I've got a couple bales. Now to turn them all to silage. Which I don't know if that's what they'll be as soon as I wrap them. Because I'm not familiar with this part. Hello. Well, vaccinated mandates, I don't believe that they're going to get very far with mandating vaccinations because it's kind of against the law. Man gamers. But yeah, your vaccinations and everything, it's kind of against the law to mandate it. And I believe that's what courts actually pushed for Biden's mandates. Oh, if I turn all the way into it like this. Because 4th Amendment, I believe it is, that's against it. First Amendment's against it. Stuff like that. Never had vaccine mandates. Yeah, we technically did, I believe. I believe the original polio vaccination was mandated in some areas. I also believe it for the measles and mumps. Another one that was actually really cool. It wasn't really a mandate, it was more of an experiment. And it was 100% wrong to do. but we learned a lot out of it, for one, and two, it was 100% wrong to do of how they did it. Was the syphilis with the Tuskegee experiments. So, I mean, vaccines, stuff like that, has been pushed for years. My state has canceled all vaccine mandates, and our governor says he doesn't care what the president says. Oh, that, DeSantis, or whatever his name is, from Florida. Yeah, he did the same thing. DeSantos, that's what it is. Yeah, he did basically the same thing. A couple more bales. Like I said, I don't believe that it should be turned into a mandate or not like that. It should be a choice. It's one of those things. Greg Abbott. Yeah, I'm not familiar with him. The only person down there that I'm familiar with is, oh, what is his name? I can't even think of it right now. Cruz? He's got the one eye. Ted Cruz? No, it's not Ted Cruz. The guy with one eye, I can't think of his name. Now, I kind of like what he says. And he actually sits back and he thinks about things too. You know? He really puts some actual thought into it. You get your age right? No, you didn't. No. If I was 130 years old, I'd still tell you no. My age is not important. The importance is playing a game, having a conversation, showing that age does not actually matter. That's like starting up a thing saying all ages matter. I'm gonna tell you no matter what. But honestly, that's a no too. Oh, Ben Shapiro is actually pretty funny. I like that one that he went to the school, and him and that chick got into it. How old are you? Actually, your age don't matter. Wait, it kinda does. You think that my age really matters? Well, why ain't you 75? Because I'm not. If you don't get it, don't worry. You'll have to actually look it up. Cruise control. Dame, I'm 19. Like I said, it's not age that matters. It's thought process that does. It's how you think that matters. It's like, what if I was in my 90s and this is what I did for fun and entertainment? Would that matter? Well, no, not the 90s, but the fun and entertainment would matter. If somebody can entertain me, be 100 years old and entertain me, that's awesome. If they're 15 and they can entertain me, that's awesome. Oh man, had to get that drink in. Dun da da da. But that's how I see things. Like I said, I mean, I don't care. I'm kind of like your job application review company board type or deal crap, whatever you want to call it. Where they have you fill out this paper saying that your age, sex, race, religion, none of that matters. It's kind of true. It's how I feel too. None of that crap matters to me. I've talked to people from all over the world, all types of religions and ages and all that, and I've come to one conclusion. One simple conclusion. Everybody has good apples and bad apples. They really do. Like, I was looking into it and everything, right? And the whole racism. Do you know what race that most people are the most racist to? Yeah, I'll give you a hint. Not really in America. Asians. Majority of Asians is not really in America. Alright? And most people are the most racist towards them. Whether it's positive or negative, they're the most racist towards them. Oh, you're Asian. You know math really good. Well, that's kind of racist to say that. Oh, you're Asian. Can you fix my computer? Well, that's kind of racist, you know? It's just actually how you look at it and everything. And it's really sad to put that in that perspective, but it's true. It is the truth on how that works. Ooh, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. You're 100% right. And you're 100% wrong. Culturally, they are different. I actually highly respect their culture aspect. Because they are very, most Asian cultures are very, collectivistic. That's the correct word. Instead of individualistic, they're very collectivistic, meaning that they believe that they need to When they work together as a whole. Instead of working for themselves, they work together as a whole. Therefore, what helps them out the most is you can have 5, 6, 7 people all together, and they are working for one common goal. No matter what that common goal is, they are all working together for it. And that is amazing how that works. Collectivistic cultures are amazing how they work, because they work to better everything as one. It's awesome. It's not even teamwork, it's just you work as one. Like I said, I enjoy learning about different cultures, different races, different everything. I like it. I'm glad people are different. I really am. Am I going to criticize them for being different? Well, yes, there are going to be things that I can criticize about them for being different. Yes, it's not their fault. For being different, yes, I believe that it is odd for most Europeans compared to me. Alright? It is very odd. Most Europeans have like these tiny little houses. You know? Like you're from Texas. Okay. Can you show me your basement? Oh wait, we've had this conversation. You don't have a basement. That is odd. You live where there's tons of tornadoes and you do not have a basement? Come on. That don't make sense to me. Why would you not have a basement? You know? That's my opinion on it. It's very odd. Fermenting 1%. Oh my god, it's only 1%. Ah, that's even worse. It's a 0%. But you see where I'm going with that? I mean, yes, I believe that there are very goofy things about everybody. That's how I am. And I hope people think that there's goofy things about me. I really do. I do not want to be like everybody else. I do not want other people to be like me. I believe that everybody has their own little get-go, their own little thing, their own little life, their own little style, whatever it may be. It's theirs for a reason. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. You're right. I don't want to control that. I want there to be differences. Am I gonna, come at people's differences? Well, yeah. I am. It's just who I am, as a whole. I am somebody who looks at differences and similarities and stuff like that. But I joke around with it. It's like, you're from Texas, you have a funny accent. Okay. It's only funny because it's not like mine. But I also think that my accent is very boring. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at things. One, right? 1. 3, enter vehicle. 2, start filling. But that's how I look at things. I mean, you gotta have fun with it. If you just don't have fun with it, then what's the point? And I believe that people should be able to take some harassment. It's just how I see things. You should be able to take a little bit of harassment and, be able to dish out a little bit. There is this thing about going overboard. Don't do that. Say y'all. That's funny. I mean, we use y'all. But we also use a word that y'all probably don't use down there. Yunts. And I drink a pop. It's not a creek, it's a crick. See what I'm saying? I don't call it a refrigerator, I call it a fridge. But that's just how it is. We say y'all, I mean, I am from a little hick town. Enter vehicle and start filling. But I mean, that's how it is. I can really hear your accent. Well, yeah, I mean, everybody has an accent, and we use different words than y'all do. But I mean, it's okay. That's how life is. You know? I use a little bit different slang than everybody else. I never say figure it out. I don't say that. I always say finger it out. And as soon as somebody catches that I say that, oh, it just turns into something else. But it's not like me to say figure it out. Unless I'm upset, that's the only time I say that. But usually when I'm kicked back, joking around, hee hee ha ha, it's finger it out. I mean, it's just how I am. And I'm glad that people bust on me about it. I think it's funny. I was down at the bar the other day, and instead of saying figure it out, I said finger it out, and this chick caught it that I said that, and the look that she gave me was like priceless. She didn't know how to take that. She was just like all lost when I said that. She was so confused. And all I could do was laugh at her. Like down south, y'all have a nicer outlook, you know? You try to be nicer overall, in general. And me, up here, we're not like that. Southerners are a lot nicer than Northerners, especially Northeast. You get like around Chicago, New York, any of that, people are just. It's a different world. That's all I can say is it's a different world around here. We went down to Phoenix, people were so nice, people were driving back, all laid back. Then we flew back into Cleveland. When we flew back into Cleveland to get our vehicle, the people were not the same. Water? Yes, we have people that also call it a wash machine. But it's water. Ooh, here's a good one. Do you call it pop? Oh, hey, Kevin, what's up? But yeah, do you call it water? Well, not water. Do you call it pop or soda? Ooh, that's a good one for you, ain't it? Pop or soda. Or you can be like Louisiana and call everything a Coke. I say it's a pop. Let's see if I can get it. Okay. Now I need to exit again. Back up, up. Soda. See? See? That to me is goofy. We're like the only place in the entire nation that calls it a pop. Kevin, what do you call it? Is it soda? Is it pop? Is it Coke? But yeah, I mean, this is how it goes, you know? I'm glad that everywhere is a little bit different. It really does help out, you know? It makes everything cooler. Makes everything more fun. I don't care where you're from, like I said. I got a buddy up that lived up in Nome, Alaska. And his dad is, I don't know if he is or was, whatever. He worked on airplanes. And it bewilders me why airplanes don't have transmissions. It's like direct drive. I don't understand it. And then I guess I just think way too hard into things. Raymond Crusana? I suck at pronouncing names. Visiting for a mission trip, and somebody came up with me. Oh, poppiness. Yeah, that's how quick and easy it is. And yes, 9 out of 10 times they mean a soda. Oh, you also got places that call it soda pop. Well, what's maps? Oh, the map is, I always want to call this hardworking or whatever because that's what I was used to. But it is not hardworking. I'm trying to think of the name. Moment of stupidity coming in. No Man's Land, that's what it is. Huh, told you. Yeah, it's right in the title, ain't it? I believe it's in the title. Oh well, just had a moment of stupid. I'm good with that. As long as I have the moment of stupid out here and not at work. I mean, I also have it at work. I always have moments of stupid at work. Hi, Mario. But long as the moment of stupidity is not somebody's life, I don't care. Have I ever broke somebody? Well, have I ever broke something at work? Yeah. Oh well. stuff gets broke all the time. As long as nobody gets hurt, it's not as bad. Have I ran over people's mailboxes? Yes, I've hit them. Does it bother me? We'll fix it later. I usually tell my foreman, hey yo, I just smacked a mailbox. But I try to stay away from them, you know? Alright, let's see what's up. I think I'm gonna go for a little walk over here. Wish I had spray paint on the game or something, you know? Little flag markers. To like mark those. And mark. I thought there was one in there. Is that one? No, I'm seeing things. You see, this is what happens when I'm up 24/7. Good night. It's 1:20 a.m. for me. It's 2:21 for me. Have a good night. I'm gonna be getting off here in a minute anyhow. I just wanted to look for like little stumps. See if it was time for me to start going after them, which it kinda looks like it is. Maybe that will be in the next episode. Possibly some stump cutting, maybe some tree cutting. Hopefully I can get to that field over there. My grass should be done. What else? I really don't know what else we'll be doing. I need to clean up a little bit, get rid of these shrubs and everything. Make my land look a little bit more presentable next episode. These are my simple plans to do. Yeah, I need to get like the trees out of these areas. They look bad. They look horrible. Maybe like give myself a little bit of a yard, clean up a little bit. I don't know, put in another field, maybe put in some chickens. So we can get some cluck cluck juice. I mean eggs. I don't know, we'll see what's going on in the next episode. Salute. I never knew how many countries actually said that until I hung around some Russians. Sorry if that was an insult. I was hanging around some Russians and oh my god. That was actually really cool. Some of the coolest people I've ever hung around. And boy, could they kick back some beer. I didn't even know that that was beer that they were drinking, but they were drinking. But anyhow, man, I don't want to get off, but it's getting really late. I gotta get up in the morning with my son. I gotta get some other things done. I have a whole list ahead of me. Anyhow, I should be on tomorrow night, starting at, what time is it? Eastern Time Zone, American, at like 1 a.m. Roundabout, 12:30, 1 a.m. I should be back on tomorrow. So, please, hit the subscribe button. Enjoy my channel, and please come back tomorrow and see more, and we can all hang out, have conversations about weird things that people say and do. And whatever else comes to mind. Because, well, that's just my life. It's very odd, confusing, and different. Really, really different. But anyhow, everybody, as I say every day, every night, whatever, good day, good evening, good night, good whatever it is when you are watching this video, have fun, be safe, and I will talk